Demon Souls was the original game that dances on your grave and tells you to get good. And it's pretty good. It's got the hard difficulty and level design that Souls games are known for, and funny messages. There are also gameplay mechanics that are different compared to other Souls games. Like for some stupid reason, Miyazaki thought it was a good idea to cut your health bar in half when you die, and you can only get it back once you beat the next boss. Like, what? But to be fair, Demon Souls is a bit easier than other Souls games, but it's still kind of stupid and unfair. But Demon Souls, even though it's solid, compared to other Souls likes nowadays, Demon Souls doesn't even stand a chance. Like for example, look at Elden Ring bosses and Demon Souls bosses. Like, they have a total of 2 or 3 moves, which is probably why they're pretty easy, and they're also pretty forgettable. Like this boss is just a pile of shit. Overall, the bosses just leave a lot to desire, especially the final boss, which I'm not going to spoil. And another problem with this game is the weapon upgrading. Now, I know in Souls games, the upgrading system is pretty good, but in Demon Souls, they made it so complex for no reason. Like, they just added 40 different stones for no reason. And those are about my 2 biggest complaints about Demon Souls. I don't hate this game, but it's pretty weak, especially if you played any of the other Souls games. Alright, the good things about Demon Souls is that the atmosphere looks really great. I think this is one of the best looking Souls games ever, actually. It just looks like so amazing in the Blue Point remake. Like, this was in the game before, and this is the game now. That's just like insane. Also, the combat feel was very smooth, and parries and backstabs are really cool. The bosses have really cool designs and a lot of potential, but that's basically where my compliments end with the bosses. I have to give respect for this game because this was the first Souls-like ever and made an entire genre. But overall, this game was pretty alright. I had fun with the game. But if you want to get into Souls-likes and want to see the best of the genre, just go play Elden Ring or Dark Souls 3 instead.